Welcome to Education for All. Today's session is regarding the introduction of organizational behavior. As you all know, organizational behavior describes how people interact with one another inside of an organization. And these interactions subsequently influence how the organization behaves itself and how well it performs. So let's get started. The X-ray in this slide resembles that organizational behavior is actually the X-ray of an organization. No, basically, organizational behavior is the study of human behavior with regards to the organization settings, the interface between the human behavior and the organization itself. Now, organizational behavior, according to some people, is academic study of how people interact within groups and its principles, which are applied primarily in attempt to make business operate more effectively and efficiently. The study of organizational behavior it includes areas of research dedicated to improving job performance, increasing job satisfaction, promoting innovation, and encouraging leadership. Now let's move towards the next slide. Yes, so these are the models of organizational behavior. First and foremost, the autocratic model, which I'm not very much fan of. It relies on coercion, power, strength, threats, like this sort of model. It is related to power, coercion, force, where managers see as authority as the only means to get things done, and employees are expected to follow orders. It not only results in higher dependence on the boss, but it has the lower level employees have little or no control over their job assignments. Their ideas, their innovations, their suggestions are not welcomed at all levels. But who is the custodial model, where the workers, in the first model we discussed autocratic, they feel insecure, but this type of model is a bit different. It induces employees to show their dependency and loyalty towards the company, not towards their bosses or supervisors. And in this type, the employees are more psychologically contented and preoccupied with the rewards. But this is not necessary that they would be strongly motivated to perform to the best of their abilities. Now the third one, the supportive model. The basic idea behind the theory is that leadership drives people to work, not power and money as custodial model. Through leadership management, which provides an environment to help employees fulfill interest of the organization rather than things to support like benefit payment as per custodial approach. It works in public sector organization which is dependent on effective leadership. Here it is assumed that the workers are self-directed and creative and they take their own decisions. And the importance of this model is given to psychological needs, self-esteem, job satisfaction, and friendly relations between boss and the subordinate. A collegial model, which is the fourth one, it is a useful extension of supportive model. The word collegial means a body of individuals with common purposes. Like everybody, they have a common goal. The collegial model embodies a term concept. First, widespread applications in research laboratories and similar work assignments. This model is based on partnership between workers, management, in which both together as a team they respect each other. Workers are satisfied by their job and they are committed towards the organization. The collegial model, sorry, was used in the theory of the principle of the mutual contribution by employer and employees. Each employee should develop a feeling that he is a part of the whole and contributing something to the whole and recognizes the contribution. System model, the final one. System model, it is the most contemporary model of all the five. In this one, the organization looks at the overall structure, the team environment, and assumes that individuals have different goals, they have different talents, they have different abilities. And this model tries to aim is the balance of goals of the individuals with the goals of the organizations. Individuals obviously want good remuneration, they want job security, they want to work in a positive work environment which adds value to the community, to the company, and towards the customer. Now, this model system should be a holistic partner of managers and employees within a common goal where everyone feels they have a stake in their organization. Now, let's move towards the next slide. Yes, okay. This shows the principles. This slide shows the principles and foundations of organizational behavior. These are the four principles and foundations, which include stakeholders, strategy, trade-offs, and challenges. Now let's see stakeholders in detail. Stakeholders, according to Freeman et al., group or individuals who have stake in success or failure of a business are stakeholders. And what is organization? They typically have stakeholders with different interests whose requirement must be satisfied. Therefore, face multiple and competing pressure. The nature of the organization and their management is shaped by these factors. Now you can have a look at this picture like they are solving a puzzle. What it means that they are different stakeholders, but they have a common goal which will lead to the success of an organization. Now let's go towards the next slide. Pastel. Before going to pastel, I'll let you know the pastel has its own impact in organizational behavior, where P is political, E stands for economic, S stands for social, T stands for technological, L stands for legal, and E stands for environmental. And why is pastel useful? Because it reminds us to think about the external forces and constraint that acts towards an organization. Oh, so this is the most important slide. Why do stakeholders matter? Stakeholders can provide resources and legitimacy or action. Stakeholders can also constrain what is possible. Competing stakeholders' priorities can result in difficult to resolve tensions. Part of the executive role is about understanding and managing stakeholders and reaching settlements with them. So this is why stakeholders matter. Now, our next lecture would be on organization and strategy. Thank you so much for visiting Education to All. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.